Hi, Tavana.
Hi, Sierra.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for visiting us in our back lot at 1019 Princess Street. I thought we could just have a conversation. I know a lot of people are wondering about the relationship between the county and the Northside Food Co-op, and as the project manager, I thought what better time to talk about it than now.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I have a few questions. Maybe we can just kind of talk them through and figure them out and give people some clarity about a few things.
Sure.
So, why is the county building a grocery store? Like, why is this even something that the county is interested in?
Well, as a county, we're always interested in what's going on in our community, what's going on in our county.
Yeah.
And we know that there's been a food desert for decades in this area.
Yeah.
And we're poised in position with great staff and felt like it was a great time to help build up our community, especially since our commissioners approved the community building plan.
Yes. And I think it's really cool because around the same time that you all wanted to get involved with the co-op and building a grocery store, there were some other efforts in the community that you also were funding and putting a lot of effort into.
Yeah, and it made sense to partner with the food co-op and help bring a grocery store to the north side. We were already working with schools, with neighborhoods, with the different initiatives. So it just made sense to bring this part as well into the community building plan.
And we're grateful for it. I know that it's helped our project have a lot more assurance and a lot more stability in what we're going to be able to do and see in the future. So when we're thinking about this relationship between the county and the co-op, what really is it? Like, I know that you all have dedicated funding. Can you explain a little bit more about how you all see our relationship together?
Well, we see it as a partnership, first and foremost. But of course, as a county, we're able to bring revenue and funding to help this initiative, come to fruition. And we have great staff. We have staff who are amazing at what they do, and they've helped advise and collaborate and coordinate meetings so that we can help in assisting the food co-op. There are lots of things that we can leverage that others in the community can't. So it just really made sense for us to come to the table as partners. So we won't be running a grocery store. We'll be helping build a grocery store and doing some of the upfitting. But other than that, the Northside Food Co-op will be.
Awesome. And yeah, we're excited to have y'all with this partnership and the funding and then the support in all of the ways. And the staff has been amazing, being able to attend some of our board meetings and hiring consultants to help us out with the planning of the grocery store. So we recently in the news, a lot of people have heard about the new location of the grocery store. Can you talk a little bit about that location and how the county came to choose that location?
Sure. So that great staff that we have from various departments, some people will be amazed, staff from tax and planning and facilities all came together, parks and gardens came together, and we really canvassed the north side area and looked at vacant lots and areas. But it made sense also to partner with the city of Wilmington because this is actually within the city.
Right.
And so we leveraged relationships that we had with the city and brought them to the table as well. And there's a lot that is on 10th and Fanning that just made a huge sense. It's undeveloped right now and a prime lot to be able to put, a community grocery store there. So it just made sense to reach out to our city partners and that's what we did. And so they donated, that parcel of land so that all of us could come together and
Right.
support the food co-op and bring the grocery store.
And what a cool partnership that is, because I think people seeing local government having an interest, a lot of changes that happen within the north side, people feel as though the urban planning and urban changes don't reflect their needs or what they need in order to live their best lives. And so the fact that you all are doing that is exciting and something I think that'll be beneficial for all of us.
And I think some people will probably say, well, what took so long?
Yeah.
And we kind of say the same thing, but sometimes the stars have to align. And that's kind of what has happened with some of the funding that we've received and revenues that we're able to, put forth to help build the grocery store. It's all aligned in the right time in the right space to be able to do it.
Yeah, so when you say the stars aligning, you're just talking about kind of like maybe some events that have happened in the community, the American Rescue Plan funds, like what
Correct.
are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everything. You know, Northside Food Co-op you all have been working on this for years. And there are individuals with the Northside Food Co-op that do work with the county, and the communication with, you know, what's been going on and
Yeah.
some of the challenges and just how the county can help, you know, bridge the gap of especially funding. And then of course, unfortunately, the pandemic did bring,
Yeah.
you know, American Rescue Act funding here. And then there are other funding. Well, the land is actually donated. You know, that could have been additional costs, but everything just seemed to align.
That's really awesome. And so I guess just to kind of round us out, a few concerns that I want to clear up, or a few questions that people have had in the community are, is this going to be just like a corner store, or is this going to be a grocery store?
When the county does things, we go big.
There we go. So it is going to be
It
a
will be a
full
grocery
service
store.
grocery store.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And still community owned, right?
Yes.
Still something that the community has. It's a cooperative grocery store.
Correct, because the county is not going to be running the grocery store. Northside Food Co-op will be.
Well, awesome. I'm excited. I think this is going to be great, and we'll continue to keep people informed and just share information as we find it.
Great, and I enjoy working with you, and I can't wait to see what more is to come.
Me too. Thank you.
Thank you.